Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. MLB The Show brings you the game of the week. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. Hi, folks. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the Atlanta Braves have a chance to get out of town with a series sweep, and that's big against a division rival.
Yeah, they want to walk out of here feeling really good about what they've done. And sweeps are good, but divisional sweeps are outstanding, especially on the road. They're going to get a tough game from the other side, though, and no one's okay with getting swept in their own building, so they'll be ready as well.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, David Peterson. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight. They start to aim the baseball. But for some reason, he gets looser. The ball comes out of his hand with more life. And he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Orlando Arcia.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Batting third. The third.
Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Matt Olson.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Here's Austin Riley. And a foul ball. Acuna leads off first with 1 away. Now one missed.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but it turns out he made the right choice.
The 2-1. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. And we're back. And on the mound today, Spencer Strider.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Starling Marte at the plate now. That's ball 1. Strider, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Kicks and fires. That to right. Acuna makes the catch. 1 down. Here's a Mets lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
1 out, base is empty. That's to third. Throws to first in time. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Jeff McNeil in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. There's a strike. Two down, nobody on. Just outside. And the count is 1-2. The pitch. And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. The other way. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing doing for the Mets. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Queens. Second inning set to go. Here is Matt Olson.
You almost have to feel bad for Matt Olson after what happened in 2023. He played every game, hit 54 home runs, drove in 139, led the league in slugging.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
In all seriousness, I don't think anyone is feeling bad for Matt Olson. 2023 was a phenomenal season for him, whether he was an MVP finalist or not.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Another solid power season. Swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Second inning here, no score. Foul ball. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1.
It's a good take.
Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And now the lefty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. And another ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end. You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Michael Harris. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
The 0-1.
Ball, that's it.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them. Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
So here's Murphy now. On the ground, McNeil, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one left on. Now to the bottom of the second, no score. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's Frankie Lindor.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
Bounce to the right side. Fletcher to first. Lindor retired.
Batting fifth, the catcher,
And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Alvarez. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that one pulled foul. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And here's the first baseman, David Fry.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
That clips the zone, and it's 0-1. Two outs. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
1-1.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mets go down quickly. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Citi Field, here's David Fletcher.
Second baseman, David
Fletcher in his 6th season, 29 years old, usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base.
Outside. That's the ball.
Outside. 1-0.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
No,
Wouldn't
that's
chase that time. On the ground to short, Lindor. Fletcher retired.
batting ninth, the pitcher, number 99,
Spencer Strider now at the plate.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Popped up. Green going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Acuna now. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time. And
well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. And the Braves go down quietly, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Strider back to work. And that one just
down.
misses. A ball and no strikes. And a swing and a miss there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
The wind to the pitch.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. There's a strike. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Now this is in the air down the line. Acuna there. They got it for out number 2.
batting ninth, the pitcher.
Now here's the Mets pitcher, David Peterson.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Right through there for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
2 down, nobody on. Ground ball left side. Riley fires to first. That is the inning, and the Mets go down 1-2-3, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in Queens, and now Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
And a pitch. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Tosses to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, third baseman
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Taylor makes the grab for the second out.
Now
Here's Matt
batting,
Olson.
the first baseman.
Struck out swinging his first time.
Olson.
And there's
That's
a
the
ball.
1-0.
A little bit
Nope,
high.
ball.
And that's ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And the pitch. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, nice play. But no chance. That's an infield single.
The batter, the left fielder.
Well, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Walked his first time. Just
That
off
missed.
the
That's the ball.
outside edge. Ball 1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Two outs. Swing and a miss.
1-2. Count.
And he deals. High chopper to third. Beatty to first. And that is that. Braves strand 1. Still no score. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Starling Marte. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score.
Ball.
Just missed.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
One now. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Kicks and deals. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses. He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Riley Green. First time up, he grounded to third. Just missed.
1-0.
Base is empty, one away here in the finale of this 4-game set. Now 1-1.
1-1.
That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
The batter, number 1.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Green over at first with one away. And that drops in for a strike. At the belt and fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2 keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And here it comes. Grounder might be 2. Fletcher to second. Can't hang on.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Grounded out his first time. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The pitch. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Got him looking. And that is that. Mets lead 1 through 4. Still tied. Zip, zip. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. Peterson back to work. Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Sean Murphy. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Big swing and a miss.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Misses outside, and the count's even at 2.
2-2.
Runner at first with no outs here. Into center. Taylor moving under it. Brings it in. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman,
David Fletcher will hit next. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And ball 1.
1-0.
And the 1-0.
2-0.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. And that's downstairs and outside.
3-0.
Man at first, 1 away. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, 1 out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Spencer Strider.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Bunting, but that's a foul ball. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That missed by a lot. And the count even 1-1. Now 1 missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Puts a bunt down. And he grabs it foul. Two on, 1 out. Bunts it in the air. And there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 2.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And fouled off. First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Inside, just missed.
1-1.
Runner edges away at second. And another ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Harris rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Braves take the lead. 1-0.
Next to Atlanta, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
So 2 down, and next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Here comes a pitch. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Taylor moving under it. And that's the 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Citi Field. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. The wind and the pitch. And he takes one right on the black. That's strike one. That's down and in.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Fletcher over to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
So up next for New York, David Fry. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Close, but called the ball. Ball one. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Strike one.
1-1.
The wide to kick the pitch. On the ground, right side. Fletcher gets it to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Brett Beatty struck out swinging his first time.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And that's a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Mets. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And here is Austin Riley. And the pitch. And that one fouled off. Riley, a former All-Star, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2 the count.
Got him swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Having a huge season. Comes into the day leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. And Olson is set down.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That misses. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. No runs, no hits, no errors. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Braves 1 and the Mets nothing. And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. His split numbers between June and July there. The wind of the pitch. Smoked on the ground a second. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Mets, the pitcher.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Brandon Nimmo. Big spot for him here. There's a strike at the knees. Action in the Mets bullpen. Adrian Hauser getting ready to go. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
And another ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Starling Marte. And a good eye there.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And that's outside. Now the miss.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Riley Green up next for the Mets. In there at the knees, and now 3-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Adrian Hauser.
Now just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Action in the pen down there. Phil Bickford, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Ottavino warming up as well. Liner to second. It picked on the hop. McNeil gets it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
There's a swing and a drive. Green ranging back. It's gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. Home run number 5 on the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the second baseman, David Fletcher. On the run, sends it over to first. Fletcher retired.
Now batting, the pitcher, Spencer Strider.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Spencer Strider. And there's the strike.
Your ball, 1 strike.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball there. The pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Riley Green.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
And that's outside, and that's ball 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And there's 1 away.
Number 1, second baseman,
Jeff McNeil stands in. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
One down, base is empty.
Hit.
Out to short. Throw on to Olsen, and that quickly 2 away.
up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Ground ball, Olsen takes it himself, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in Queens, we go to the 8th. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Hauser back to work. Just missed. Bounce to the left side. Jump throw across his body. They get the out on Acuna.
The batter, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
So up next, Orlando Arcia. That one drilled left field. Marte drop step going back. Gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
First pitch swinging, and he squared up the slider. He was ready for it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed.
Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
One out, base is empty. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And the righty deals. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Righty to the plate. That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the first baseman.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Matt Olson up to the plate.
1 ball, no strike.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Base hit. Around second is Riley. They get it in quickly. So first and second now 1 out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Ozuna stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 1 out. Way upstairs, and that's ball 2.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Fought off foul. Two now. That one missing inside.
Full count.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Punch out there, 2 gone.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And that one hammered. And out of here. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 6-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. And that's some serious exit velo. Pretty elite.
New pitcher now, Phil Bickford.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. Going one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Four runs already in the frame here in the finale of this 4-game set. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Not even close there. And the count 1-2. And they'll do it again. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Taylor brings it in, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. The lead has exploded to a half dozen. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Alvarez. New pitcher for the Braves, Joe Jimenez.
He's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
And a pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
It's 0-1.
And that one fouled off. Oh, and 2 now. Got it by him for the K.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Arcia whips it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. They still find themselves down 6-0. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Jorge Lopez out of the bullpen now, and he'll go into the 6th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ji-Man Choi, he'll move into the 9th spot in the
Now
lineup.
playing first base and batting 9th, number 26, G-Man.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, David Fletcher.
The second baseman, David Fletcher.
The pitch. That's to third, Baden. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So they turn to a bat off the bench for the pitcher, Forrest Wall.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
That one finds the corner. Strike one. Lopez, 31 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2011. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Austin Adams up and throwing. Raley getting cranked up as well. Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's going to be Ronald Acuna Jr. Up the middle, McNeil whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Offense held in check there. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Braves 6 and the Mets nothing. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Aaron Bummer.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Tyrone Taylor digs in now.
The center fielder.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
1-0.
On the ground to the left, Riley sends it across to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
First baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
He's 2 outs away, and now the hitter Ji-Man Choi entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. That pitch clips the outside corner. 1-1. Bummer deals. In the air, left side. Corrals it. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder,
So they're down to their final out. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And there's a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-2. The Mets down to their final strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. In the air, right field, and it drops in.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
And now here is Riley Green.
No, that's out.
That's outside. 1-0. And that's through there for a strike. Marte leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The 1-1. On the ground, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're headed to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Whatever you were doing in this city, make sure you're doing the same thing in the next one. Eat the same thing, sleep the same way, get to the ballpark at the same time.
6-0 is how this one ends. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Mets, no runs on only 2 hits, 1 error. They left 2 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.